Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Choma. For those that are new, I'm a content creator based in Ontario, Canada. If this is your first time, please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe. You can also turn the notification bell on so as to get notified whenever I post a video. So I was having a conversation. Conversation always lead to a lot of things. Like sometimes I'll not be in the mood to make a video, and the conversation I try to have with people will make me like, okay, just talk about this, address this. So that is why I'm here today. So the common mistakes immigrants do make, those that come into not just Canada, like generally, this is just it's not about Canada this time, it's about abroad generally. I'm from Nigeria, and yes, I'll be using Nigeria as my case study. So you're leaving Nigeria or your country to another country, and then the common mistakes immigrants do make when they leave their country to another country. I'm going to be listing, not list, I'm just going to talk about them, like talk about them randomly, okay? So yeah, the act of taking up too many jobs. Guys, but not before your wood though. Honestly, some people come here and take up three jobs, two jobs, three jobs here in Canada. And sometimes when you ask them, they will say they have family problem back home, they have issues back home, they are building back home, they have brothers and sisters they're paying school fees for, people they are paying this thing for, people they are paying that for. So many issues, so many family problems that makes them take up the jobs. Trust me, if you die today, if you die today, those people you think they're going to die, they don't have you, they will still live their best life. Trust me, those people you think that these people are the reason that they all depend on me, and I'm the reason they are all surviving. See, if you die today, they will still survive without you. Your mental health is very necessary. Trust me, your mental health is very, very important. Yourself first. Don't be selfish. Yes, don't say you want to be selfless. Be selfish when it comes to your mental health. Yourself first before any other person. Your mental health first, because if you die today, you're gone. We'll just cry 1 week and they've forgotten about you, and life goes on. I have someone, not a friend, but we are close with, we're in talking terms. And I used to see this girl always going to work. He goes to work in the morning, come out in the afternoon, goes in the evening, come back at night, goes at night, come back in the morning. This is her life is just like a roller coaster. And when you ask her, my sister, my other sister, you want to build house, my other brother, you want to go Cameroon, you want to go Ghana, I be where, you want to go school. Hey, all this is on my head today. On my head today. I need to pay this one. Bills, 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 bills. The day this lady fell down, like she's at work, she was okay, nothing was wrong with her, she just fell down. And the doctor said she needs rest. Rest is very important. Sleep minimum of 8 hours is good for the body. Minimum is so good for the body. Don't underestimate the power of sleep. She is still sleep. Some people say, I'm at work, I'm resting, my work is not stressful, but your brain is still working. Do you know that your brain, I know you're at work and you're not doing a tedious job or walking around and you're just staying one place, but as long as you're not home, your brain is not shut down yet. Your brain is still working, your brain is still active because you are still in a work environment. Until you get home, you shower, you close your eyes and sleep and dream where you are in your village. And that kind of deep dream, when you dream where you're climbing trees or something, that deep, deep dream that you're in a village, that kind of dream. Your brain is totally on the shutdown. Your brain is resting in a place of rest. Okay, so please, nobody should underestimate the power of rest and sleep. Don't take up too many jobs. See, problem, the finish. Who sang that song? Problem, the finish. Make you try to enjoy. So problem is not finishing. It's not going to finish tomorrow. It's not gonna finish anytime soon. So what you have to do is guide your mind, guide your mental health, guide your body, because your body needs that rest. Take up one job. People do two jobs, but make sure you don't just overwork yourself. You know what your body needs, right? You know when your body is tired. And people that their body is tired, they'll be taking coffee just to subdue, to stay alive, to stay active, to stay very active. Even when the body is like, I need sleep, they are using coffee to subdue and all that. You know when your body needs rest, please give it that rest. It's very important. And most of the time, people don't take vacations. You don't even take vacations. That's why this vacation thing is very important. Vacation thing is very important. Some people even use that vacation to even look for another job to work or something. You will not even use that vacation to even take that rest, that perfect rest for that vacation. You go outside Canada or even stay within Canada, go to an hotel, and hey, just make sure it should be a place where you have to relax, rest, sleep. At least don't sleep and wake up 7 o'clock and go to work. You sleep till 10 o'clock in the morning. See, it's important to. It's important. Yes, it's very important. Another thing I want to mention also is those that travel abroad and forget about God. Yes, a lot of people travel abroad, and once they step their leg in abroad, anything about God is it to enter here and come out from here. You understand? It to enter here, it's in Nigeria now they pray that kind of prayer, not they pray for here. Meanwhile, when it was in Nigeria, this person was going to the mountain and valley to pray that God should give him this, God do, God do. As soon as God gives it to you, you're not in abroad. Abroad is not a place of prayer. You have so many bills to pray. It's not a place of prayer. Bible say, seek first to see. It's Bible that say, I'm not even saying it, it's Bible that said it. Seek first the kingdom of God and its righteousness. What did they say? Every other thing will be added unto you. We forget that easily when we move abroad. We forget that so quickly that we just start walking and back to back to back. We don't even pray in the morning when we go to work. We don't pray before we sleep. We don't go to church. Where are they work? I will go church. I beg. Here no be Nigeria. So what's the difference between here and Nigeria? So you can serve God in Nigeria, but here is not a place to serve God because you feel like you have gotten everything you wanted. So why do I need God? Why do I even need God? Because yes, God has answered me. So why do I need you? Forgetting that village people, you think they are not they cannot pursue you abroad. They can pursue you abroad though. Principalities and powers, they don't know transportation, they don't know distance. It's in the name of the spirit that works. In the twinkle of an eye, that thing that you think can work, that juju or that village people that I think, and that is why you've been praying in Nigeria. Now you have escaped the village people and you came to Canada. Those people cannot trace you to Canada. Hey, let me just smile. Please cultivate the habit, except you're not a Christian and you're not a prayerful person from Nigeria, like you don't care. That's fine. But if you know you are a fire for God, like you are a prayerful person, and you think the reason why you can't be that fire for God in abroad is because it's abroad. Yes, I'm relaxed now. I've gotten what I wanted. I cannot even be stressing myself. I'm wasting my time to pray. Please wake up. Please wake up and what? Cultivate the habit of praying. You must not be in trouble before you pray. That's what people do not understand. You must not be in a messy situation to pray, or you must not even want something from God to pray. Prayer is like a communion, a fellowship with God. It's like a fellowship with God. That's what people think. The only time you come to a place of prayer is when you want something. It's like a fellowship. You come to fellowship with your father. That is why you pray as a Christian. This is for Christians, oh. I'm a Christian, so I'm saying the one I know. This is for Christians. So that is one of the mistakes Christians, some people make here. When they come here, they forget about God, the things of God, and all that. And another thing is, some people come here and they don't like to integrate. They like to be their self, be on their own. They don't like to communicate and know. Communication is power. There is power in communication. In all these meetings, some people don't. Okay, using my husband as I'm sorry, I have to use my husband. My husband is the type that don't like to join any meeting, all these Igbo community meetings, Nigerian meetings, all these meetings that's everywhere. Me, I'm not in any meeting either though. But and I know I have friends, and my husband has friends, and he's not in meeting though. But for those who came, no meeting that thing is important. I even told my husband yesterday. I was like, you need to just be in a meeting now. How can you just? My husband is so popular. Who doesn't know my husband? Other one, you should know my husband. Probably if you're an Igbo guy, or if you're not even an Igbo guy, you should know my husband. So, but then join in something, join in a meeting, because this thing is very important. By integrating, talking to one or two persons, you don't know where opportunity can lie. And like, oh, I saw this link, oh, look at this government job, oh, I know a friend who know his friend that is looking for, and that is job openings, I don't know, informations. You can't just be in your house and information will just fly to your ears. It's by integrating, by meeting people, by going to places, you know, going to places. That's where you get to hear one or two things will fly into your ears. And maybe the opportunity you've been wanting and be praying for will just fly into your ears. And like, oh my God, this is the opportunity that I always wanted. And you dive into the opportunity. Who knows? So some people like, I met a girl that was like, I don't want to have anything to do with Nigerians here. Nobody is telling you to be their besties. Nobody intending to go to their house. If you know what, if your head is there, if it's for a meeting, you come for a meeting, everybody will laugh, you go your own way. You get. So that is one mistake immigrants make. They also just, some of them, they say they're introverts. They'll just, I'm an introvert, so I love to just mind my business and day my day. You know, it's up to you, but these are common mistakes immigrants make. I wrote them down so I don't forget. Some people do not follow law and order in Canada. I say Canada. I don't want to just use Canada as a case study. I just want to spread my wings, like make it a general thing, like abroad. In abroad, you have to follow the law and order. See, if you don't follow an law and order, police will humble you in Canada. Let me use Canada because I'm based in Canada. Yeah, I kept on saying Canada, Canada. But I just don't want to just center my base on Canada, just abroad in general. Police will humble you. If you they have machines where you will exceed the stop exceed the speed limit. They will not even tell you anything. Machine will just snap you. And the next thing, 1 month time, I did my husband like 3 times. My husband have sense. He received sense by force. Eh? The first time machines, he didn't even know a machine snapped until they brought the bills for him. That look at your plate number, front and back. They snap front and back. See, speed limit is 50. You were running 60, and there's being ticket for you, and you will pay. Unfortunately, you will pay. So obeying law and order. If they say you should have an insurance. Can't drive without insurance. If you don't have insurance, police catch you, they will tow your car. If they catch you, they'll tow your car, they will give you points in your ticket. And you know what it means to give you points in your ticket? Your insurance will be not high. Your insurance will not be high. You understand? If they say don't drive without license, that's why my husband refused, bluntly refused. I will never drive without a license. I have my G1 license. If you're in Canada, you know what G1 is. G1 is like learners, beginners. With G1, you can drive, but someone that has G, because Canada has three categories. They have G1, they have G2, and they have G. So G1 you cannot drive alone. G2 you can drive alone actually, but you cannot drive in highways or something. Then G you can drive in highways. If I'm not, please, if I'm mistaken, if you're Canada, please correct me. So the one I have is G1. I've been trying to have my G2, which it will be another story time and a testimony time because I am tired. I am frustrated, but that's not what I will talk about here. This is not the aim of this video. But if I want to rant about this particular having my license here in Canada, I will rant from now to tomorrow because my tired is tired. Well, I don't have my licenses and I don't drive yet. But we have cars. We have two cars, but we don't drive. My husband is the one that drives the two cars yet, unfortunately, because I really want to start driving, but I've not had my license yet. You get what I mean? So you can't say because it's frustrating to have your license all this why okay let me start driving. If police grab you, if they catch you, you're gone. If they catch you, depending on the kind of police that catch you, some will just messy you and just give you point. I say something like that, they can even take you to jail as a G1 license and driving alone. Can even take you to jail. God forbid somebody not jam you or you jam somebody, you're in for it. Even as a G license or G2 license, you don't have an insurance. See, if police grab you, see, they'll tow your car because you're not supposed to drive that car without an insurance. All these things, please, all these things, follow the law and order. If this is what the law entails, follow. It's very important. Follow it, okay? So, and some of us do not love to start small. Like in Canada, as an immigrant, I'm a bank manager in my country. Why do I have to come here and become a cleaner? Why do I have to come here and become a server? Why do I have to come here and become a sitter or an health assistant or this, that? Why I'm very, very big man in my country. See, humble yourself. Humility pays very well. You understand? Bills come knocking at your door. See, bills knows no big man or small man. Be open, be flexible, Be open to opportunities. Maybe in that place, it's called a phase for a reason. This phase of life will pass. It's called a phase of life for a reason. Okay, open your mind, open your heart for opportunities. Be humble to take up that smaller job, because from that smaller job, that is where God will pave a way for you to a bigger job. Who knows? You don't know where big opportunities will arise. You understand? So open your heart. Don't be too rigid. Don't be too rigid, and you want this job thing to go this way, and this is the only way you want it to go. Any other way that it wants to go will just annoy you, will totally turn you off. No, just open your mind, open your heart for opportunities. Because from that opportunities, it's called the face for a reason, like I said, from that opportunity to prevail for you for greater opportunities. Yes, these are the common mistakes. And another mistake is that coming to abroad, a lot of us do not want to discipline our kids, or are so scared to discipline our kids because we feel like, oh, Canada or abroad generally, and they don't discipline kids too. And these same kids will just still spoil, eh? They will still take him away from you and put in the foster care. So why not discipline your kids the best you can? You know, yes, they have modes of discipline depending on the country you are. Try and find out their mode of discipline in that country. Canada has theirs. If you want Canada own, I will probably look at the description if you want. I might leave it in the description. You will read how the discipline kids in Canada. You understand? You see how we Africans will have a way of our both our kids. You know how we do it in Africa. If you see plank, if you see anything, well, it's not here. It's not like that here. It doesn't apply to here in Canada. Yes, I don't know where you are in abroad, but here in Canada, you don't gbas both kids like that. But they have their they have their procedure of discipline too. They can spank. You can use your hand, spank bomb like this, but don't spank the one that they will see mark. If they see mark, you are in trouble. You use a bonbon. What did you do? You do bad thing. Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. If you don't beat the child, they will spoil, and they spoil. It's spoiling for the whole community, becoming a nuisance in the community. Don't just say, oh, they don't discipline kids in Finland. But probably you're in Finland, probably you're in Canada, probably you're in the United States. Try and research, make research, know how they discipline kids. Then don't be too scared and say they don't discipline. You're not even discipline at all, and your kids will be rotting every day. And you say they don't discipline, whereas they have a mode, a method of discipline that you can still apply. You know, if you want, I have the one for Canada. I was reading their website the other day. I was reading it. I was like, oh, yo, really? Oh, wow. Unlike my country, Nigeria, where you have to pass both keys, but then it's not applicable to Canada. You can't gbas both kids like that with weapon, with cane, with a belt, no. But at least you can use your hand to spank your child if he does something bad. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Spank, spank, spank. You will receive send that spanking. Don't spank the one you will spank finish. They will see mark of the spanking, and you're in trouble if you do that. So they have mode of discipline. Try to read the website and know what is applicable and follow the guidelines and follow the rules so that your picking will not be taken away from you. So your baby or your child will not be taken away. So that is it, guys. I think we have come to the end of this video. I don't know if I've touched base on all the things. I wrote some things down so I don't forget, but I think I've touched base on some of the things I needed to touch base on. Yeah, I think I've touched base on them. So yeah, that is it. This is just my 2 cents though. Yes, this is just my 2 cents. So thank you guys for watching. If you watch up until now, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. My children are just making noise. Oh, these children, hey, I don't know if you guys can hear the noise. Please, if you hear the noise, background noise, forgive me. Forgive me. That's what you get. I have 4 children, battalions. Very soon now it will be half dozen, 6 children. I'm done. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.